Hi, Kris.
Hello. Hi.
How are you today?
I'm good, thanks. It's nice and sunny in London.
Oh, it's
So
nice and sunny in Germany too, in Cologne. So that's a good thing. Um,
can go out and
welcome
today.
to Eventprofs Together at Home. My third guest is Kris. Kris and I have known each other. Oh, how long have we known each other, Kris? I want to say a little over a year. I think we met
No, it's
in,
more than I think. I don't know. I think it's
really? I
more.
think we met in Bruges at a
Probably yes.
forum. I
Yeah.
want to say, but I'm not sure. So I met Kris, and we got along famously well, and and we have been keeping in touch with each other despite being in different geographical locations. But Kris, I'm going to hand it over to you. Give us a little introduction to who you are, what you're doing, where you are, and who you are in lockdown position with.
Wow. I live in London. I'm a event specialist, currently working, well, finishing contract with the UK government, doing events for them. Um, Working from home now, as we all do in
Yeah.
London, now since the lockdown, on my own. Yes, and yeah, trying to keep up with the same pace what we've been doing so far.
Okay. And how have
Yeah.
you set yourself up at home? Have you got like an office? Is there like a corner? Do you kind of just walk around everywhere? Like, how have you set yourself up? What's your schedule
Um,
like?
Not really, but I'm using the kitchen table as probably most of the people does,
Yeah,
or the
I've heard
sofa,
that now.
depending where you're feeling more comfortable.
Hmm.
However, I bought a desk last week, which I need to assemble.
Okay.
Uh, and I think it's good to have a proper chair and a desk so you don't
Get
torture your back.
That's
And
also
yeah,
true. That's true. We don't realize that. I do have a corner that I sometimes sit in my living room, but then after about 15 minutes, I'm like, oh. So you're right about that. Absolutely. Um, so what are your three daily essentials now that you're working from home?
um, well, keep well in terms of from next week. I'm trying to do uh, some exercises, but that's going to be from next week. I've ordered myself resistant bands,
Okay.
which are for like home workouts. So
Hmm.
that's I'm expecting them to be delivered today actually. So hopefully I'm gonna start using them. But yeah, I will try to do this uh, as soon as I have them. And the that's the things probably I've jumped over. But working from home, I would say I would need a um, first comfortable seat
Yeah.
either on the sofa for now or the kitchen table, but hopefully I'm going to have the desk assembled as well soon.
Yep.
Um, Obviously, the laptop you need, the essential
Yeah,
to work from home,
absolutely.
and plenty of water as well.
Good point. I mean, I need to really discipline myself because I keep forgetting to drink water. I'm drinking more coffee than water, which I think is quite common now, but
Yeah.
we need to drink more water. Very true. So now that you're
And hot
working more
drinks,
from
I
home,
guess hot drinks now, teas especially to kill the virus.
yes, hot drinks, I've heard, right?
Hot
Apparently,
drinks, yeah.
hot drinks, yeah. So, yes, so hot water, maybe warm water. I don't know. That might
Or
be
tea.
a so have you come to realize anything about your habits, good or bad, now that you've been spending a bit more time working from home? You know, is there something you are doing more of or you're not doing enough
I
of?
don't. I don't think so. I find myself more productive when I work from home, but
Okay.
everyone is different. I mean, you
Yeah.
don't have the distraction, and in the office is really nice as well. But I find myself more productive. I know that I need to do these things, so I
Hmm.
start doing them, and I finish them on time.
Cool.
So I don't think I have any bad habits. Yeah.
So I know that you mentioned about the resistance bands and that you've ordered them. So I guess that's one of the things that you're going to be doing for your physical wellness.
Yeah.
What are you sort of doing in general, additionally, for your mental and physical wellness?
At the moment, pretty much nothing. But from next week, I'm trying to probably I'm going to look at some podcasts,
Hmm.
um, reading and doing bits of things for mental health and how to cope with stress and things like this. But that's my plan from next week,
Okay.
once my contract is over.
Mm-hmm.
So I will concentrate on developing myself and maybe doing some online course and things like this. That's what my plan is.
Okay, perfect.
From 1st of April.
And can you give us any any recommendations? Like, is there anyone you've been watching, any shows you've been watching, any celebrities you've been following that have been bringing you, I guess, positive vibes in this time, like making you laugh, or you always look forward to a particular?
Well, at the moment, I'm enjoying on this all these jokes and banters on Facebook, and everyone is sending each other's jokes, and that's, I mean, to keep us sane, and it's in a way, it's a good way.
Yeah.
I watched several actually artists like Coldplay,
Yes.
Robbie Williams. I watched as well. It's so cool. These guys are doing these things because it's like it's keeping the mood up for people.
Absolutely.
So it's I guess it's helping people in a way to cope with some people are very lonely at home probably, and they don't have anyone to talk to. In UK there is actually now the government asked for 220,000 volunteers to help with NHS yesterday.
Amazing.
And apparently I heard it on the news today that there are over 300,000 people signed up already.
Incredible. Wow.
Yeah, and I'm gonna look at it later on today and sign up probably if I can do deliveries. I've got a car, so I can probably help with deliveries to
That's
old people
amazing,
and
Kris. That's really,
things
really,
like
really
this. Yeah,
fantastic.
but it's a moment when you realize that some people need more help than others.
Yeah.
So it's good to give to the community as well.
Absolutely. I'm with you on that. I wish I knew how to drive. I just don't, but I'm sure there are other ways I can help. So I am trying to find out how I can give back somehow to my local community as well, because really that's where you got to look, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you for that's really amazing. That's really, really cool you're doing that. So now we're going to play a word association game,
Okay.
test a few things. So I'm going to say a word, and then you have to tell me the first word that comes to your head when I say it, okay?
All right.
Netflix.
Movies. Lots of movies.
Okay. Supermarket.
Essential food. Essentials.
Essential.
Only at the moment.
It's true. And the last word is holiday.
Somewhere nice and tropical, definitely.
When we can, right? Which
Yes.
brings me to my next question, which is two parts actually. So the first thing is, you're not really in a complete, well, you are, yes. Right now in London, it's a lockdown situation, isn't it?
Yes, it is, yeah.
So you can only go out for essentials. Okay.
Yes, and that's what I mentioned. Supermarket essentials only.
Exactly. So
not toilet paper.
Don't run out. So once you are no longer in a lockdown situation and, it all starts to get better, what's the first place you're going to go? Get in your car and go. I think I know the answer.
Probably go and pick up my kids and spend some more time with them.
Yeah.
I do go every 2 days, probably. I go and deliver some food and stuff for them. Yeah, probably spending more time with them.
Excellent. And what's the first place that you want to travel to? Once you can all get on a plane and actually go somewhere and do have a holiday, where do you want to go?
Somewhere tropical, nice beach and sun, sea. Yeah.
Nice. Anywhere would do actually, really, with that. You don't have to even leave London for that, or England. So any words of advice for all of us Eventprofs that are in this situation and in this, environment right now of working from home, on not having each other physically, and just in this situation? What's your...
Well, I guess we should stay calm, just follow the guidance of the government, the local government, and I'm pretty sure that's going to be over soon if we follow all this guidance.
Mm-hmm.
And we need to keep positive and use our free time to develop ourselves in terms of learning some new things and finding out new things which are going to be beneficial for us in the future.
Absolutely. Well, thank you very much, Kris. It was wonderful spending these minutes with you. And once this is all over, I look forward to meeting up again, and yeah, just fingers crossed, staying positive, staying inside. And yeah, thank you so much for being part of the series.
You're welcome. Cheers.
Take
Stay safe.
care.
Keep calm.
Thank you. Bye.